glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Charlotte head coach pregame. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Raging Cajuns headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The 49ers offense will get first crack at it today. And now let's say hello to Jaden Barnes, the incoming transfer from Appalachian State. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Straight ahead, it's Middleton. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's caught. It's Gibson. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Charlotte. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Raging Cajuns offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And it'll be Lunch Winfield running the show. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Let's take a second to talk about the Raging Cajuns. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Makes his man miss. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Hits inside. It's Middleton. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Play action on first down. Unloads it left. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end now in motion. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
The big fellas coming out the goal line defense. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
Trying to surge it in. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Man, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own one on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's Winfield. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the 1st period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Backed up in their own end, maybe a quick hitter. On the move. And they got him for the sack. Took him a while to get home, and they chased him out of the pocket and brought him down. And the Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a 1st down.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. Makes the grab, down immediately, he picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Rutledge. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the red zone, it's Rutledge. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash in 35. They get through, and it's blocked.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Rush is on. Going to try to get it himself. Quick with the spin move. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. A chance to lock this thing up before the break.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Caught. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Oh, pressure's coming. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's past the marker. Maybe a crease. At the 20. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Central Michigan Chippewas. And it's the Hurricanes, looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside.
And the 49ers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Ragin' Cajuns head coach told me at the half, they have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Quick give. It's Rockwell. He'll be dropped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Taken down right away. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Run ends there. Second and long here. The run inside. It's Rutledge on the stop.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Under pressure. Unloads in the nick of time.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Rockwell. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
This nigga was running forever and all he got was 3 fucking yards, bro.
These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reagan. Might have picked up a...
Okay, bro, I can't. How do I explain to you these people? What is he spitting for?
Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down.
Let go of the ball. Why is he so insistent on holding it, bro? He doesn't pass it. Se frisa.
Much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I can't believe this shit, bro. Every time I give the QB the ball to throw, he just holds on to it and he keeps it warm in between his fucking hands. He shits the bed. Incredible.
Hunt is on its way. Looks it in. They're able to put a stop.
And yeah, the QB sucks, and not just that. The running back sucks, and the QB can't fucking throw to save his life. At least the other guy would run it every now and then. This guy's just getting hit by the fucking defense.
Just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing.
Pero Danny, the people are open. There's players open for the QB to throw, and he just, nah, good, I'm not going to do it.
Just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rutledge. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
I'm about to put in the fucking punter as the QB. This guy's getting fired after this game.
Down's coming.
I'm gonna fucking threaten him. If he doesn't give me NIL bucks, I'm not letting him play on my team anymore.
Quarterback, nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Everybody stays in their lane.
These people are attracted to the defenders, right?
Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Quick toss. Across the 45. They
if that other guy would have blocked, they would have had a touchdown.
Great pitch and run on the option.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside.
Here we go. This is where it all goes downhill, bro. This guy can fucking throw it at a cheerleader now.
Clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
I like that one even less.
Looking downfield, it's Winfield. He fires.
Oh my God! I can't believe it.
Makes the grab.
I can't freaking believe it.
Just precision execution on that big play.
Oh my God, yes, bro. Bring out all the look at that nigga getting upstairs, bro. Bring out all the cheerleaders right now because my QB finally threw a ball past 2 yards. Incredible. This might be the chance, Danny. This might be the chance.
Completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
At least we're getting 3 points here if we don't fucking turn it over.
On first and goal.
Okay.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Okay.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical.
Comes a fumble.
I need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal.
Oh my God, I do it. So you got it back.
I
wasn't even a fumble. I wasn't a challenge.
That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here.
Look at that, bro. 53 passing yards, 33 rushing yards the whole freaking game, bro. That's under 100 yards.
One final period to play. We'll
How about
see
that,
who can grab that W as we start the 4th.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it, bro. Shock me, bro. The play called shock. Go ahead and shock me and get a fucking touchdown.
Looking to throw on
That's not a touchdown, bro.
Bought a little time. Lets it go.
Just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and field goal, bro. No, I can't. I don't even know what to do. No, I guess.
You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
And it's goal.
How much I trust my defense more than my offense?
They get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field?
Yeah, that's not going to happen again, bro. That was a miracle of the Lord that guy was able to be open and my QB was able to see him.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
The 49ers can really attack on this second and short. They'll run him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes.
No.
But when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Motion from the back. Powers
Yes.
inside. Stopped in the backfield, and
That
this
fucking defense has been great, at least.
forced him into fourth down. And the 49ers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep.
Damn, you don't even know, bro. You would have heard fucking gunshots in my house if you missed that.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball
I like
game.
this.
They've got a
But do they like this is the
What
question.
start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
I'm gonna kill him, bro.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment.
I'm not gonna give him any more options, because he's gonna fucking keep it.
Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job.
This QB gets the chance to make a decision. The decision is always, let me keep the ball in my fucking hands.
Straight ahead. It's
Yes,
Rockwell.
yes. There we go.
Got the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the
Out of
50.
injury
He's down
timeout.
to the
Exactly what I
49.
needed, bro.
Following that run, we have a player
Actually,
who is
though.
shaken up. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. On the ground, it's
Okay.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage,
Gonna be a
ready to
fucking
run
mistake.
another play.
Pass it, bro. Pass it.
Fires to the wide
Oh,
out.
at the ground. Pass it at the fucking ground.
Another incompletion, and I've said that
Ah,
a lot.
fucking
And these
peaceful,
teams
man.
are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Looking downfield, it's Winfield.
Right there, bro. Yes, thank you.
He's got the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got him
Yes,
on space.
let's go. Shit's working.
I
can't believe it. It only took us the whole game.
The first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain?
Oh my god, wide open, bro. Get in there. Yes! Let's go. I can't believe I'm winning this game, bro. I can't believe it. Somehow this group of fucking brain-dead 10-year-olds was able to get a lead. This fucking group of players from the small bus. That's how we get transported, by the way. We go from city to city in the small bus.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
A fucking... ¿Cómo se llama esto? I don't even fucking know, bro.
And the
Se me está pegando, my player's brain dead.
They took it 68 yards on that drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the 49ers sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool. If they do call his number, we'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. The play fake. Look out! It's complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Nope.
Looking for a man. It's Harrell.
Not worth it.
Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They make the stop after a gain of 3.
Damn, we didn't even get below the fucking 2-minute line, bro.
By the defense, just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining.
We wasted 5 seconds in all of this.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so the offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Let's hope
And the
defense is still
Raging
king.
Cajuns will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return
this. They're gonna return this, bro. They're gonna return this. They're already basically a field goal range. Amazing.
Like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Moves the pocket. It's Harrell. Gonna let it fly. They went for it all on first down.
Great.
Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
Yes.
And it goes
He dropped
through
it,
his
thank God.
hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
This is a huge play call now for the offensive coordinator. 2-minute situation, down in the game, 4th quarter, 4th down. What can you dial up here to keep this drive alive and keep your chances alive of winning this
game?
My
God.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
4th and 10 left them open right there. Maybe I should have listened to that guy. Fucking coach, coordinator, whatever the fuck it is. Fire, man. Perfect play because he's getting fired, man.
On their heels after that 4th down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
This is an area of the field now you just cannot afford negative plays. Whether you're going to throw it or you're going to run it, you're in position right now to score points and win this game. You got 1 timeout in your back pocket still.
Yeah.
No matter what, you cannot go backwards.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Drops back. It's Harrell. Here comes the heat.
Oh, yes.
That pass is well on target. He got
We're going into overtime, bro, because I can't score. We can't do anything.
Here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
All right.
And he got it! And they tied the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going to go overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
Let's turn the ball over.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, Dave. Free football. Finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to
know what you need.
That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Hits inside. It's Reagan. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And you see them consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink. Now, do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
To the air, it's Winfield. Rush right in his face.
Huh.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone.
Man, you could have made that if you for real tried.
All the way to the 2-yard line.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Looking for the edge.
No!
He stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Mira lo que hizo la yegua, mala fucking gorda pinga estúpida esta, güey. Ah. Classic.
Down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. The corners are walked up tight. Running inside, it's Rutledge. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on
that's the only feeling I know, actually.
And man, the big
fellas up
front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They give it back to him. Taken down. don't want to move backwards to make sure they have a chance to kick an easy one and win it in OT. Trying to establish the run. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. They'll try to walk it off with a long field goal here in overtime. Got it! Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, you can just keep your points. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different